My name is Kay, I live in California, and I own the beautiful MV Agusta Rush. I discovered MV through social media initially, and then thanks to my friend Jose, he's the one that kind of opened the door to MV and allowed me to be part of this community and culture. I love personalizing my bikes, and that's kind of like my image, is that I like to get really exotic bikes and add a little more spice into them while keeping that OEM look. So I added a ton of gold titanium bolts onto the Rush, kind of give it that little extra pop. There's parts from MV Agusta themselves, there's parts from Moto Corsa, there's also like parts from all over, like any brand that looks like it makes high-end parts which will belong on this bike. That's what I put on it. As I said, it's a special bike, so it can only have special parts on it. The part that truly made me fall in love with MV Agusta was definitely the sound. I don't think there's any bike that I own that sounds as exotic as this one does. It's an experience, it's not just a sound. That's the thing about it. That tone is just so refined, so sharp, aggressive. Get on the throttle, it's screaming, you let go, it's popping, banging. It's just such a full experience that allows you to enjoy not just the way the bike feels when you ride it, but also hearing it and feeling the vibrations and just everything about the bike. What stood out to me about MV Agusta is the complete package. I mean, it is motorcycle art, and they're not lying about that. Just looking at it, you're looking at an art piece. You can't get tired of like looking at it. This is something that you want to buy and stare at, and then ride. I mean, the main story and the highlight of the MV Agusta Rush is hitting 200 miles an hour, and I was obsessed, and then I let go of the throttle, and I heard the pops and bangs, and I was even more obsessed, and then I was like, okay, it's officially time. When am I getting an MV Agusta? Believe it or not, with all my exclusive and rare bikes, this is the only bike I have that is actually numbered. I'm number 124. It's funny because I got number 124 and I bought this bike when I was 24, so it kind of just worked out perfectly. And it's definitely awesome to like see the number of your specific model in the whole world, because like that makes it a one of one in a way. One of my favorite things about buying the Rush was definitely the experience of getting the crate. The crate on its own looks amazing, so I wouldn't be mad if the crate was empty and they're like, hey, this is the crate where you just have an instruction manual, because that already looks amazing. But also like all the goodies that came in the crate, all the certifications, the sign, the plaques, it's such an experience. Besides riding motorcycles, I love raving, electronic music. I love going to the gym, obviously, but also I like sports in general, I want to say. I like driving, cars, movies. I have quite a few hobbies, but nothing beats motorcycles. I'm a little too excited about the future of MV. I think what they're going for is very awesome in a way where they're coming out with the Super Veloce 1000. I can't stress enough how much I want to see that bike in person, or ride it, or even own one day. The Assen, the new kind of Nürburgring replacement, that's such a beautiful bike. The silver with the blue, just like the contrast of the colors. Like, what else do you want from a bike that's bone stock? This is perfection. So I really, really want to see these bikes, and I like the direction of these going towards. That they're like, hey, this is what we make. We make the craziest, baddest, exclusive motorcycles, and we're gonna keep doing that, which I absolutely love. They always say MV Agusta is like the Pagani of the motorcycling world. They're just art pieces. They sound amazing, they look great, and the craftsmanship is just next level in comparison to anything else. And I definitely want to own more MVs in the future.